Hey, Shalom, Meshach. I want to start with by giving no praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Abba Hashem Rakah Kodash, that belongs to the apostles of GMS and honors you brothers doing the work in truth, while sincerity. It's a quick one. Yeah, man. Yo, Nate said it again. This is a video uploaded to GMS Dallas in Class 3 with this clip from Nate. But basically, look, man, these guys they ain't right, man. They ain't right. Yeah, so yeah, for what, and then the thing that I wanted to touch on in this video is he basically makes a statement which, when I was watching it, I don't know if other brothers saw this as well. It seemed like, his wedding. It seemed like all he was talking about was the sisters, the women, and all of that. Look, man, this thing ain't about that. This thing is about. Hey, I'll get that real quick. There's several things wrong here, man. Several things wrong. This is Ezekiel 34:33. It says, "And ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your God, saith Yahweh power." Right, so this thing is about the men. See what precepts we got here. It's Revelations 21:3. "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will deal with them, and they shall be his people. The Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God." Right, so yeah, this truth is about the men, which is why GMS, there are women that maybe watch GMS, but we don't know about them, right? Because the teachers are men, right? But the point here is this guy is concentrating a lot on the woman. But yeah, what I really wanted to go into is he makes a statement. He was like, and sisters, I've always told you if a man doesn't want to grow old with you, hey, kick him to the curb, right? But that ain't well, where's that in the scriptures, man? Right, and once again, it's that spirit of wanting to be here for a long period of time, and we get that real quick, right? Because this place is about to be destroyed, and the guy's talking about growing old, right? That's almost like pushing that a whole spirit. Oh yeah, if he doesn't, make you feel a certain way, I'll just leave it and get with another guy. Well, what's that about, man? Right? This is what 2 Peter 3:10. It says, "But the day of the Lord," by verse. Well, I'll read all of it. "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." Right? Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a thief for these guys in IYC. Right? The Lord's going to come as a thief in the night, but the Lord has given us a list of things to look out for, to know, okay, it's almost the day, right? It's almost the time, right? For when the Lord will come back. It says in the which, and those are the prophecies, and those prophecies are starting to come to pass. In fact, let me grab this real quick. They've been coming to pass. Right, but this thing is speeding up now. As Habakkuk 2:3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Right? So hey, these prophecies are coming to pass, and they're going to start coming thick and fast. Right? The chip is being pushed more and more. Right? The what do you call it? The stock markets, right? The uproars of the people, right? The earthquakes in diverse places. All these things are coming to pass, and once again, that's what the Lord has left us in the scriptures to know what time we're in, right? As a measuring stick, right? It says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Right? It's talking about them ICBM nuclear missiles, right? It says, "And the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up." Right, it once again proven that it's the nuclear missile, right? Because they're the only things that we read Isaiah 5, Malachi 1, was it 4:1, 1:4? Basically, no, yeah, 4:1. It's basically speaking about the day that shall burn as an oven, one of those ancient ovens, right? So this world is going to get burned up, and then it goes on to say, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved." Right, once again, proving that's the nuclear missiles, because that's the only thing that can dissolve elements, man. Right, it says, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, right? So how are you conducting yourself? Right, we're supposed to be looking for a new heaven and a new earth, right? What do you call it? Paul said, though that they that have wives be as though that have none. Paul also said, look, man, if you're loosed, seek not a wife, right? The thing is, the Lord will just, what you call it, if that's something that the Lord deems that you need, He'll send you something. But seek not a wife. For basically, you see how niggas be, all that, what you call it, going to the clubs all the time, trying to get some skank hoes, right? All of that is coming up, man. All the Lord is gonna, send all of that, man. Well, but this guy is talking, that's why people will join IUIC, right? Jake that might not be able to get a woman or whatever, he'll join IUIC in the hope that he will get a woman. It's the same reason niggas go clubs, right? It's the same reason I used to go church. Right? And brothers can attest to that. They go to church, you get them church skanks, right? And that's the same thing that this man's pushing. And hey, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing about adultery going on in the IUIC if there aren't reports and anyway, right? Scripture says, if in fact, let me get that real quick. And that's the thing you read on the comment board is let me look for it. A Miss Israel somewhere. She makes a statement. Miss Israel, how but marriage is honourable unto the Lord. Stop. Who told you to speak? Who told you to speak? In fact, this is what the IUIC breeds. Right? This is what they breed. Right? Stop. Who the fuck are you? This is 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right? Not to usurp authority over the man. You telling grown ass men to stop. Who are you? Right, but once again, this is what the IUIC breed. That's their MO. That's their modus operandi. Right, that's hey, you think, what do you call it? You think one of when brothers are dealing with their woman, from GMS, and they see their woman, acting out to a man, you think they're just gonna let that shit go? Now you gonna back them up. Why? Because at the end of the day, that then, and especially in this world, that then comes and causes you problems. Here it is, she's trying to back up a 6 foot, gym going, MMA loving ass Jake, and then now you got to deal with it. It's a joke, man. Right? This is 1 Corinthians 14:33 also. Right? For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. And women bring confusion, man. Right? And that's just their nature. Right? It says, let your woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. Right? So what she said, Mrs. Right? I can only assume it's a woman. Right? I don't know what this avatar is or whatever. Let's go to it. Of course. Light videos, look at that. Looks like Muhammad Ali as the avatar. It's some bullshit, man. Right? It says, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Like, women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, also saith the law. And if they will learn anything, right? If they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church, right? So, hey, you're supposed to be quiet, man. supposed to be seen and not heard. Well, not even seen, man. Right, but if you are seen, you're supposed to be seen and not heard. Right, because as I read in the scriptures, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. Right, but like I said, I wanted to touch on that comment that he made about kick him to the curb or whatever. Who you to tell to get make statements on a man's relationship? Hmm? You ain't in no position to say that. That ain't your woman. This is Proverbs 13:18. It says, "There be three things which are too wonderful for me." Proverbs 13:18. "There be three things which are too wonderful for me, yea, for which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a maid." Right, so ain't no man knows the way of a man and his maid. Right, which is, and it is beautiful. The brothers also did a video, right, where basically this video here, lead and follow in the spirit, not flesh. Yeah, the elder Yahshua, but he did a video. You watch that video, and brothers have things to take off that, because you used it, using the scripture as an example, right? You might hear a brother deals with his woman this way, right? And then that's the way the brother deals with his woman, right? Because the relationship that they have is a relationship that the Lord has set up. Here it is, his woman might need a bit more backing up. And you get some women like that. You get some women that, what you call, they need to be backed up regularly, because you give them too much. Then they start to take, you give them an inch, they start taking them out. But then you might have a woman who's a bit more meek, or you yourself might have a woman who's a bit more meek, and you're trying to use the way that brother deals with his woman. Would you call it? And you try apply that to your woman. But in this, that's what the elder was going into in this video, bro. Is going to be spiritual, right? So even amongst brethren, really, your brother might have an issue with his woman. At the end of the day, look, man, that's your woman, man. That's your woman. That's something you gonna have to, deal with in the spirit and on your own. And yeah, brothers might, as just in general, they be talking about how they deal with their women. You've always got to apply things, in a way that is, that works for you, right? But for Nate to be like, oh, kick him to the curb, man. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, you ain't got no man. Not only are you not even really, saying that to the man, right? You're saying that to the woman. That's out of order, man. Right, it says Matthew 19. I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna start from 4. It says, "And he answered and said unto them, right, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh." So two of them become one flesh, right? It says, "Wherefore they are no more two, but one flesh," right? "What therefore the Most High hath joined, let no man put asunder." Right? So if the Most High has, put two, a woman and a man together, or a man and a woman together, right? Then that's what you call, that's none of your business. Lord, is the one that's orchestrating that, right? The Lord's the one that's putting that, all of that together, man. Right? That's why you won't get certain women, because Lord's like, nah, that ain't for you, right? But no man should be getting in the midst, talking, whispering to your woman. That's what nigger women do, man. Yo, girl. Well, not even just nigger women in general. Yo, girl, don't deal with him. Yo, he a deadbeat. Nah, girl, he this. Oh, nah, girl, he that. You gonna leave him? You gonna leave him? And here it is, something that was good gets destroyed because of outside influences, right? Which is another thing about man said, grow oldness. Look, man, in this day and age, we don't have women, man. Right? We just borrow women from Esau, Because at the end of the day, they're all influenced by Esau, which is why, like, you know, in this video here, right? You know, you had that comment where this chick thought that she had the authority to speak to men because that's what Esau teaches, right? She didn't come humble. She didn't ask a question. You know, she didn't, you know, put a precept, a sorry or whatever. Sorry if I'm speaking out of place, blah blah blah. But I read this scripture. Doesn't it mean she didn't ask no sensitive question? She was demanding that brothers stop. You know, trying to teach brothers, shut your mouth, man. Right? But yeah, hey, like I said, you know, I believe the point's been made, man. Hey, the Lord, as Apostle Kabar's been saying, the Lord's gonna make IYC crumble like the beginning of their logo, man. Right? Shalom.